Zerline now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Devontae Smith now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Why not?
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Thank you.
And come on. That's Watkins.
Now, I thought you was throwing that out to the tight end.
Up there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. 2nd and 2. Hurts sets up to throw it. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what the opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does. And in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are. And you know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them. So not only are they being successful on this drive, they're filing things away for future drives in this game.
From the 38, Hurts.
Ooh!
Devontae Smith. And he's going to have another first down.
I was a second too off.
So great at math. I just looked over at our statistician Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now,
woo! Let's go. Let's go, Mrs. Diggs.
Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Yeah, we dominate today.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Prescott now.
Woo, don't get on the floor.
That'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is, finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them.
And check your joint, JR, to make sure that you were allowed to hear in the chat room, because I didn't hear you inside the chat room when we was playing the other game. Yeah. Checking your settings. Yeah, Yeah, see? Yeah. Because sometimes when they reset the game, sometimes they be doing that, you know?
Yeah, I know it.
Yeah, because I was like, wait a minute.
Somebody watching it now. Somebody done clicked in.
Yeah?
I see it over there. Yeah, it's one person.
Oh, so somebody, that might be Big Diddy or somebody on your channel, right?
Yeah. Might be click on there.
Yeah?
Sometimes you click on the shit.
I left Porter a message yesterday to see what he was on.
Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott wide open. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott hooking up with Amari Cooper. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well, they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route is going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Just chilling. You wake up so you kick my ass.
On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Hurts throw taken in by Watkins here. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Here's Hurts to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first two drives, but this one's going to get them out to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're going to try and throw.
I'm there. That was my interception.
Incomplete. They cannot convert.
Oh,
and they turn
man.
it
The
over.
other
Boy,
guy
a
was
curious
wide open.
decision
I
to
didn't
go
see
for it.
it.
Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on down.
That's a bad call, man. 4th and 1. You're supposed to run those.
Yeah, no.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Now Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
He gave us a short field, fellas.
Yeah, definitely got to get one of those back.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Here's 2nd and 10. Hurts. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one.
That's a decent
It's
read.
3rd
That's
down.
a good read. Yeah.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
That goddamn tight end.
He'll look to throw. Going deep here for Watkins. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
The scoreboard tells the story for a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard
That was
as well.
Quez on
They're
that
going
one,
to back
though.
up and make them really
That
early.
goddamn.
So they're forced to put it on 4th as this one's
Yeah, they
away. Lamb to return it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30.
Damn, we missed him, man.
Good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Yeah.
That was it, T, man.
About
We
set for
had
this
you.
next drive by the Cowboys
Had you,
offense.
bro.
And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. Right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Y'all let him just do that, man. What the hell going on, man?
On 1st down, it's Elliott. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
I ain't into all that letting him run. Come on, man. What we doing? just running all over, man.
Second down and 3.
All the time, man.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And he'll just get rid of it.
Oh, I like that right there.
Oh,
Not only was it the right
some
play,
pressure
throwing
on
it
his
away like
ass.
that. Frankly, I think it was the other play.
Yeah, got outside the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Look to fight another down, right?
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Sack by Graham. He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Back deep for Philadelphia, Devontae Smith. That's taken on the 25. A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
I gotta do something to get this jump started, man. You got me down 14-0 with a minute 51. I got to have at least a touchdown.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that is incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Oh, there you go.
They're going to look to throw.
What's the big boy that, man?
That's an excellent
Decision time.
Down like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started.
Oh, why
and that
not?
would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. He's going to look deep for Watkins. Got a man inside the 10.
Man, let this nigga march.
Deep on the Cowboys side of the field.
Let's
On
go.
their own territory, an incredible play on 4th down. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll run with Sanders, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll try to run with Sanders, and he'll take it in the Miles Sanders taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Eagles get a late score in the final minute of the first half. Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Love it. That's good. Get him.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a fair catch signal for and taken successfully.
Yeah, that decision time right there. Yes, sir. I love it.
Bet you did.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
No, you ain't trying to do that.
Going to burn the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Now Prescott. Left side to Lamb. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And this is incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Off the play fake, Prescott. He'll buy some time right.
Oh, that hurt,
He can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Cowboys settle for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Take something away. Make him do something you don't want to do. That's the name of the game.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Somebody going somewhere. You just really see what it is.
Play action now. Prescott. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, he's punting him away, huh?
Now the clock was running
That's
now.
it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Pollard to return from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out.
Took him away.
Tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they said he began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
And he did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. And he can't find anywhere to go. And it goes down. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Throwing. Prescott. Over the middle, complete. It's Elliott. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Elliott. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite the lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Again, it's Elliott, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Zerline good with a PAT, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here? Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted.
What the fuck was that?
Picked up by Leighton Van
Cowboys. Let's go.
Into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Going deep here for Watkins.
Not this time.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs.
What the hell is that?
Diggs.
At their own 32-yard
Diggs,
line.
nigga. Mr. Diggs.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially to skill positions. And then with the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit, let them catch their breath.
2nd down and 5. Prescott off play action. Escaping the pressure right. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Schultz.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Yeah, I know y'all was.
On play action, Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you lose in a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A big connection on that one. 31 yards.
That's what you said. Why you ain't getting the phone over there? It did.
So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
I want you to do it.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
On first down, Hurts. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Well, this game was decided that completion there. It's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Airing it out deep for Smith. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Screen pass.
To throw again on second down. Hurts. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Thank you.
Hurts slow there, taken in by Smith. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
This will run play now.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
2nd and 10. Here comes Sanders on the toss right. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The offense on third down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Another run with Sanders. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. Here's Sanders. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. The Eagles on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Now they toss out wide to Sanders.
Get your 3.
And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line.
Playing that slant on both sides, JR, I'm telling you.
Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
Playing the slants on both sides. So we try and play the slant.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back.
About
set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
He's not following him. Right there in that zone.
To throw is Prescott. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Rodney McLeod. And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play
Thank
this
you.
game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
Now we'll see what his offense can do.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And his pass is intercepted.
I was fighting the ball.
Let's go!
Picked off at the 45. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Brandon Graham, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. Throwing here, Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped. But I believe a Cowboy was there to get him. He was, and Dallas will maintain possession. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 3rd and long for Prescott.
Oh, you made him come back to get it.
Big pickup, 18 yards, but they still stop him well short of the marker. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
He's
this
got
bullshit,
his man. It's
man.
Gallup.
Get,
And
he
they're
went
gonna
all the way
score
down.
again.
Oh,
Yet
no.
another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Zerline now for the PAT. And this one was
Wiggle,
over
wiggle.
a while ago as they just add on to their big
You
lead.
got to do it. You will not get another one like this.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because There are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call...
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Jordan Lewis. And the Cowboys are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And I actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Well, Prescott here to throw. And this will be caught. We'll forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes.